absolutely.
Did you see Jeremy Renner in that Saturday Night Live skit?
It's really bad.
No, it's great. The one where he's like, I had 12 arrows.
No.
I fired 12 arrows. It's great.
It's not.
Alright,
it's
fine.
not good.
Whatever.
It's not well acted and it's not well written. And I feel like you could have done something a lot better with that skit. That's all I'm saying.
Alright,
if you
fine.
get Jeremy Renner, you do something good with it. That's all I'm saying. And it's
Alright.
just not that good. How did he get this thing in the thing as well?
I wonder that myself.
Yeah.
Again, I hope there's a deleted scene. It's like 4.5 minutes long and he's just kind of struggling. He's putting his arm in there and he's shaking it and just people are looking around and he's like, stop looking. There's nothing's happening and they all go back around.
Quick question: is that real glass? Also, I think we just saw somebody close the door then.
Yeah.
So maybe he just like, can you
Popped it
open this?
open.
Because I'm just
Right.
going to put this in. Be cool.
Yeah.
Don't tell anyone.
Sure. That's probably
Captain
it.
America. Yeah. Got some other names here for Jenny Revenge.
Okay, sure. How long
Uh,
is this list?
I got about 3 more. No, 2 more. Elizabeth Olsen.
Oh, yeah.
She's great.
The good Olsen.
Well,
sure.
she's gonna be in the Avengers anyway.
Ooh.
She's
Scarlet.
Scarlet Witch, and Jessica Brown Findlay, who I don't know.
No.
So there you go. I've got here as well. It just says All the President's Men, Robert Redford movie. Don't know what that means. Must have been in one of those books.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We covered that.
we did, didn't
yeah,
we?
You mentioned that.
Yeah. There's also apparently the reason they justified why there's no other Avengers in this.
Yep.
Is because it only took place over 3 days. This whole movie.
Oh,
That's
like
not
a real
really-
3 days of the Condor situation.
Exactly.
Oh, okay.
And there was no need to call them.
Yeah, but a
in.
lot can happen
There's
in
a
3
lot. I
days.
know.
Yeah,
And the Avengers
exactly.
happened pretty quickly, didn't
Yeah.
it? All that.
Also, in the Avengers, Tony Stark puts a little, like an eavesdroppy chip on the shield
Yes, he
computers.
does.
Why doesn't he find Hydra?
Exactly.
That
Good
is a
question.
really good point
Yeah.
from both of us.
Yeah.
To the filmmakers of this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Russo brothers.
Mm.
I've said this, and I feel like an idiot, but when I heard that they were getting the directorship, even though they directed Community, I was like, I don't know about this, because they've only done TV stuff, and I think they'd done like a few... No, it wasn't Just Shoot Me. I was thinking of something. Anyway, I was completely wrong, because these guys are amazing. And the episode...
That's how it works in Hollywood, though. They directed...
I'm completely wrong?
No, they directed a show with shoot in the title. They'll be good for action.
Yeah.
That's how it works. Is
Yeah.
that why Alison Brie was in contention? Cause she
Yeah, I
was
would
committed again.
imagine so. Well, Danny Pudi's... Oh, they didn't get away.
Yeah. Yeah, we talked about this.
Yeah, but I thought you were, like, making a joke. And I
I'm not
was
about
like...
I'd never joke about Captain America, the Winter Soldier.
Yeah. Robert Redford's such a good actor. Did you see the movie where Robert Redford was on a boat recently? I've spoken about it before. But the movie is just him on a boat, and his boat crashes. Or he gets a hole in it, and he's in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
And then he just has to survive on this boat. And it's really, really good. And it's just old.
Was it called Castaway, but I'm on a boat this time? And I'm not Tom Hanks?
Exactly.
Old guy on a boat?
Yeah.
Great.
That's it. Old
Fantastic.
guy on a boat.
Mm.
There was a few theories as well as to who Robert Redford was going to be.
Uh-huh.
Like Red Skull, for one.
Sure.
Which they've actually alluded to bringing back. That would be totally awesome. They brought back Red Skull. Or a younger Captain, like a Captain America who took on the mantle.
Right.
Like in like the 70s or whatever.
Well, there was one of those in the comic
yeah,
books.
exactly.
Yeah.
What was his name again?
I can't remember, but he went insane.
Yeah, but then he became something else, didn't he?
Then he became...
Werewolf
Wait.
Captain America.
No, incorrect. The Bucky from the 70s became Nomad. A character called Nomad.
Okay, right.
Who was a little bit Winter Soldier-y.
Yeah.
He's got the long hair and the...
Metal arm.
Can't remember, maybe. Maybe not.
Okay, here's a question. Is that a real pose that somebody would do?
No, it seems awkward. I think
Follow-up
you'd
question.
slide down.
Is
the
it real
window.
glass? Sorry.
No, that's the power of acting. That is an open window to just 50 floors down and death. And he is such a good actor that he can just lean on nothingness. With the power, because he went to France to mime school,
He did.
clown school, and he can lean, he can fake lean. I tell you what.
Like you wouldn't believe. Favorite Robert Redford movie?
This one.
Okay.
No, it's not true.
Well, it's pretty great.
It's pretty great. You're right. Name some other ones.
Butch Cassidy?
Yeah, it's probably Butch Cassidy.
Me too. Sting?
Yeah, also good. Actually, I do really like 3 Days of the Condor.
Horse Whisperer. Is he a Horse Whisperer?
Yeah.
You know what's a really good one? I haven't
that?
seen 3 Days of the Condor. There's that one, it was in the 80s and it was about hacking. And Dan Aykroyd
Hackers.
was in it.
Wait, no, it wasn't called Hackers. It was called Sneakers.
Sneakers,
Sneakers.
yeah.
That's a really good one. Yeah.
Great movie.
Yeah, it's really good.
It's got River Phoenix,
Mm-hmm.
Dan Aykroyd,
Blind Guy.
Blind Guy, Not Alan. It was in Good Night, Good Luck, whatever his name is.
George Clooney.
George Clooney.
A young George
A
Clooney. He was still
George
very
Clooney.
old.
Yeah. It's a really, really good movie. But anyway. And now there's going to be an awesome elevator scene. And you know what's good about this elevator scene, aside from that amazing looking glass, is this is how you build tension to an action scene. You know when Transformers is just like, there's a wacky thing and then there's just rolling robots for 4 hours or whatever.
Sure.
Something's like, you know that something's off, like immediately. And then the tension just mounts as more people get into the elevator. And you see him get more and more suspicious. And then you wonder, did he paint his shield again? Because it was darker than before.
Yeah.
And, you know.
Sure.
Yeah. I just think it's a great scene.
It is.
Mm.
It would be good, though, if the tension built and built and built. And then he...
Farted?
Yeah, that. But then they just got out of the lift and it was fine. And then somebody just ran up and tried to hit him in the nuts. But then, of course, there's 20 guys around him who are all on his side. So.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, this is so tense.
And they do all the old, you know, like the beat of sweat, like in Total Recall.
Yep, true.
Love it. He's going to be coming back, this guy as well, apparently.
He's Crossbones, yeah.
Yeah, he's Crossbones.
Right. See, that's one of those guys with the alter ego. I don't remember the name.
Yeah,
in the comics, so I
that's
wouldn't
it.
have
Well, I
no
only
idea.
know because of this movie. Uh-oh.
It's Callum Mulvey!
He's in Batman vs. Superman vs. Justice or whatever as well.
As Drazik from Heartbreak High?
Yeah.
Great.
Rack off.
Yes.
Everybody rack off. That's some slick hair.
They should have been just in the corner, just the old-timey Western piano player. And here it's where he stops.
Oh, this is great.
Mm-hmm.
What a hard thing to film as well, because it's such a confined space.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. This is just very interesting. Bloody Sitwell. Even little things like that's awesome.
For my mind, in this sequence, he gets tasered a few too many times.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Like he may be the the world's ultimate man or whatever. Big taser is really. I say that as a man who's never been tased, but I've been static shocked a couple of times.
Sure.
And that hurts.
Yeah,
So
it's not
really
great,
annoying.
is it?
Yeah.
Now, let me have a quick question.
Sure.
Could he survive this?
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think he could survive that?
He's
Okay.
he's.
Follow-up question.
Okay, I'm ready.
Could he survive this?
Looking out a window, yeah, he definitely could survive that. I've done that, actually. I don't mean to brag, but I've definitely... Oh, jeez, he's gonna do... Oh, he's Captain America, it's okay. Whew.
Dude, this is a stretch for me.
Yeah, okay.
Every bone in your arm,
Well,
shoulder,
see, that
and
this
head.
is
the shield thing.
We're talking about the shield, the physics of the shield.
Yeah.
I guess it would have absorbed all the...
But does one side absorb it? Or
And also,
something?
he did kind of land hard on his knees. So,
Yeah, I guess
as
so.
well, he landed shield and knees, so I think his arms would be fine, but his legs would be jelly.
That's how you want to land, though, isn't
Yeah,
it?
definitely.
Shield and knees.
Yeah. That's how you should lift as well.
Yeah.
Shield and knees. This is great. We're talking about the highway scene, but I think this is great where he can take down a jet by himself.
That's pretty
He's not
awesome.
even breaking a sweat, this guy.
That's it. I mean, he's probably sweating.
Yeah, he's definitely. You don't want to sniff that armor. Weird. But he does it like he's done it a million times before. Like, or clearly he's thought about it.
Well,
like,
that's right.
If I have to take one of these jets down, what'll I do?
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly it. Well, I guess also because after the Avengers, where Hawkeye turns up in one, and takes out the helicarrier or whatever.
Yeah, good point.
Maybe it's something. He's like, maybe I should know how to do this.
Yes.
excellent Halle Carrier scene. I mean Quinjet. You were supposed to catch me on that.
Right.
That was a test, and
Thought I'd let it
and you
slide.
blew it.
Oh no. Tweets.
Yeah, you know that Hawkeye scene I was talking about earlier?
Yes.
I think I mentioned it.
This legendary Hawkeye, this mythical Hawkeye scene that you keep banging on about. Yes, I'm aware of it.
So
I'm aware of what you believe it is. But all right.
So the idea was
Yes.
that they send Hawkeye to get Captain America at one point,
Uh-huh.
and they have this brawl or whatever.
Uh-huh.
And then at the end of it, it ends up with Captain America on his back, and Hawkeye leans in close, and he just says something to him like, "You've got a tracer in your pocket."
Right.
And then they.
Or are you
they
happy
pass.
to see?
Yes, are you happy to see? Have we spoke about that recently? I feel like I've told that story. I don't know.
Well, you won't shut up about it.
Yeah,
You told me about 4 minutes ago, and then 4 minutes prior to that. Like, you think you've been talking about this film, but mostly you've been mentioning this Hawkeye story.
Some people put in call into question how she could have been a KGB agent when it says in one of these movies that she was born in 1984.
Right.
And the KGB disbanded in like the early 90s or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe late 80s. I'm not sure. But I guess you could be a kid.
You could be a kid agent.
Because she even said, yeah. Was that movie with Kid Agent? I don't know.
James Bond
Stormbreaker. James Bond Jr.
There we go, yeah.
Yeah, like there's a kid in the Avengers when she goes to that hut. And Bruce Banner's like, oh, they recruit him young. And she was like, oh, I was about the same age or whatever. So I guess that kind of
makes
plays.
sense, yeah, okay. But I mean, it's not as impressive.
No.
Kid agent.
No.
No, not at all.
Kid Agent. She probably looks pretty good.
Yeah, it's actually a good point, yeah.
Man. What's on that memory stick again? I can't even remember.
Just memories, just precious memories.
Was there ever a point in this where you didn't think Robert Redford was a bad guy?
Absolutely not, no.
Yeah. Do you know why?
What's that?
Because he revealed it before the movie started. Like
Oh,
months prior.
okay, right.
He was like, yeah, I'm playing the bad guy.
Yeah.
And they're like, I'm sure they were like, we should probably tell Redford not to... But they're like, oh, fuck it.
But I guess because back in the day, I guess, did people go to movies and were surprised by things? Or do people...
I think
because
so.
I remember, if you watch a trailer for a movie from the 70s, you just see the whole movie.
Yeah, it's like 4 minutes long, and
Yeah,
it's like, and there's action.
And there's this, and
And
then
don't
thing.
forget about the love scene and the bad guy. He's
Right,
the bad.
exactly,
And
yeah.
there's the gunfight at the end that you'll never believe.
And he's from that era, so
Yeah.
I think
He's like, whatever.
he's like, well, whatever, people will still enjoy the film.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's right.
Mm. There was a... speaking of him being the bad guy, a lot of people thought potentially he was a Red Skull we mentioned earlier. There was like a few years ago, there was a Marvel comic called The Invaders, which was like some old World War II heroes, and they'd been revamped for the for the modern era.
Okay.
And they were like, new versions. So US Agent was in it, and like Thin Man and Blazing Skull were these characters from the 40s, and the other characters, and they were sent on a mission on behalf of the new American Secretary of Defense, Del Rusk.
Delra.
Red Skull.
Ah,
Really
very
anagram. And it turned out
good.
he was the Red Skull, and no one was surprised. It's easier when you read it.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah.
I did,
Like,
yeah,
oh, yeah.
of course.
Nobody in the world is called Del Rusk. I'm just
No,
going to say that.
that's it.
Yeah.
I'm an idiot. I should have got that immediately. But I guess that's how we got away with it in the comics, because nobody ever read his name.
That's right.
So,
He just said it out loud, and people believed him.
DC Pearson.
There he is. He's the new...
Stan Lee, you were
We'll
saying.
talk about that. Yeah, when Stan Lee dies, and he never will, but if he does, hypothetically, it'll be DC Pearson as the new Stan Lee.
Yeah.
He'll make an appearance in every Marvel movie.
If
from this
for
point.
some reason Assaulton buys Stan Lee's bones and he
Yep.
can't appear in these anymore.
Sure.
DC. But why DC Pearson? Why not the guy from Community? What's his name?
Danny
Danny Pudi. Yeah. Why this guy?
That's a really good question. I don't know.
Why do you think it's this guy though, and not anyone else? Is it the beard?
It's the beard and the long hair, I think. Yeah, specifically that he grew for the film, or it's a wig. I don't know. Wig and a fake beard. Oh, look, I don't know.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Do you think?
Yes.
What was I going to say? Do you like Apple stores going into them?
No. Look, I have a long, involved story about going to an Apple Genius bar, but it's way too long for here.
I think you should tell it because who cares?
Hang on, let me think. Nah, it's not fun.
Okay.
I
do know that story. I enjoy it. It's where you got your phone prepared, right?
What happened is I had an iPod. No, look, it's not important. There's going to be action in a second.
You're right. Okay. I'll
talk about it on the podcast.
Okay. And if there's a downtime bit, then maybe.
Okay, great.
We'll talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like them though, and I've got a story also that's not very interesting.
Fantastic.
That I'm willing to tell.
Right now.
After this action or whatever.
Okay,
There's no action here, is there? He just kind of steals a car.
Oh.
Yeah, see?
Great.
Where's the action?
Well, look, there was no time for my Apple Genius bar story, so it's just going to have to wait, alright?
Alright, fine.
Yeah.
You know what I love about that as well?
What's that?
There's a scene in this later where it's like, what is your power, stealing cars or whatever? And in that 1970s Captain America movie, or it might be the 1990s one, whatever, one of them, he's like steals a bunch of cars, and the way he does it is he pretends to be sick.
Oh, yep.
And then the driver gets out to help him, and then he runs back and he steals the car. And he does it like twice, maybe even 3 times, but enough that it's like a thing.
Right, sure.
You know.
Is he wearing the Captain America costume?
Yes.
He's holding the shield?
No, I don't think so. It's because it's in the car.
Right.
So a guy's been kind enough to stop, pick him up. They're driving. Then he pretends that he's sick. Then he gets out.
Oh,
and then he runs back to the car and he takes it.
Wow.
Yeah. Like a hero?
Yeah, definitely like a hero, yeah.
Mm. And I like as well, there's a little moment there, I think we might have missed it, where he's like, get your feet off the dash. So it's like, even though he stole this car, he's still like, we got to return it at some point. So
yeah.
He probably would too. Probably get it cleaned. Probably do it himself.
Or potentially, the Winter Soldier attacks and he throws the shield through the car to defend himself and it explodes. And he's like, oh well. His moral compass is all over the place.
It is, isn't it? Yeah. I don't recognise... they say it's the same base that he trained on, but I don't really recognise much.
You'll recognise it as soon as there's some sweet flashbacks.
Yes.
With sepia-toned imaginary soldiers running about. You mark my words when that happens. It'd be nice if it would happen just then, but
that
my timing's out.
Did it? This is the perfect amount of time between now and sepia-toned soldiers for your amazing Apple Store story.
That's right. No, not at all.
I was hoping we'd see skinny Steve Rogers in this as well.
Boy, that'd be so good, and he's running last.
No, we do.
Oh, there you go.
He's right there.
There we go.
That's so good, that CGI. Remember how he worked out in the first Captain America? His hair gets better as well. Like he has sad guy hair.
When he comes out of the chamber, he's got cool guy hair. Yeah, exactly. I still feel it would kind of be an excellent movie as well if they actually got a little guy to play.
Like a different guy.
No, a little guy, and then when he became Captain America, they bulk him up.
Oh, okay, like, sure. Yeah, absolutely.
No, absolutely.
That would be amazing. Kidding? I would love that. Like just, but you couldn't do him like press junkets and shit, could you?
Yeah,
really?
exactly.
Someone also has pointed out the flaw in this, and I think someone even emailed us. Actually, I'm sure someone did. And we've talked about this, but S.H.I.E.L.D. clearly existed before Iron Man.
Right. And they're trying to come up with
an acronym, yeah. But look.
Yeah, but again, that whole thing, like...
It's all secrets and lies.
It's all secrets. Exactly, it's all secrets and lies. But also, in that, Iron Man 1, Coulson's always like, well, it's strategic homeland something. Boy, that's a bit of a mouthful. Yeah, I mean, we could shrink it down to S.H.I.E.L.D., but why would we? None of us has thought of that, because we're idiots.
Nice little Tommy Lee Jones cameo there.
Yeah.
And Howard Stark. This really changed everything for, like, the Marvel movies, didn't it?
In what sense?
Well, S.H.I.E.L.D.'s...
There were certainly more of them.
Yes.
One of them being Captain America the Winter Soldier.
No, but, like I feel like Iron Man didn't really change anything. Iron Man 3, like
Right.
the Phase 2 movies. Iron Man 3
yeah.
kind of like, and he threw his suits out at the end, but he's Iron Man, so he'll just build some more or whatever.
Yeah. They take like 2 hours to build.
Yeah.
So I'll just build a whole bunch more.
That's right. And Thor's off-world and whatever. And even though Loki's taken over Asgard or whatever. But this changes everything. Like, this sets up for the Avengers, as in, like, the new S.H.I.E.L.D. and it changes the TV shows. And it just, like, it sets up Tony Stark, creating Ultron and whatever.
And you're right. They're the underdogs again.
Yeah,
So they don't have billions of dollars of technology and super spies on their side anymore.
That's it. Except for that sweet Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. team.
Yeah. Patton Oswalt on it for some reason.
Yeah. Actually, he might be a life model decoy. Because, spoiler alert, but who cares? He dies, but then he comes back.
But it's his brother.
It's his brother.
I looked
well, yeah, I know, but come on.
All right.
I know Patton Oswalt doesn't have a brother.
Oh, that's a really good point, actually, isn't it? Yeah. Wait, he does have a brother. It's Matt Oswalt.
Is it really?
Yeah, he really has a brother.
Oh, good. Yeah, I was actually talking to a guy about this, a guy who he was a lecturer, and talking about putting a mind in a computer and whatever, and how it's going to happen and whatever. I can't remember anything notable about it.
Oh, certainly nothing would make an interesting story, but you certainly spoke to a man about a thing.
I did.
Yeah, I don't think the human brain could be contained in this little. Like, I know it's a really big room.
Yeah.
But on tape, really?
Yeah, I know, you're right.
Yeah.
Like, even now, if you could manage to store it, you'd need the processing power of what we've got now and a room this size.
Yeah.
So, but
you need the processing power of this iPhone.
Yes. That sweet iPhone.
I hope the new iPhone 6, which is coming out shortly, will have its own Arnim Zola in it. It's always threatening you subtly from your pockets.
There's sending nuclear missile strikes to where you are.
Yeah, exactly.
But what was I going to say? Yeah, there's a Jarvis app.
Oh,
yeah, I haven't tried it because it's probably terrible.
And it's dangerous.
Yeah,
it's going to evolve into Ultron, so you don't want to use it.
Is this actually his voice? We'll find out in the credits, I guess, but...
I think so.
Yeah.
Why would they not use him?
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, that's him.
Yeah. This is such a good nod to the comics as well, without being really ridiculous.
Without being Robot Man with a TV face in his chest.
Yeah,
you're right.
He's the Krang of the MCU.
Yeah. Very much so, yeah.
But there was also got to be a scene that I really wish... I can understand why they didn't put it in, but I really wish they did, where Arnim Zola escapes in like a little rocket.
Oh, no, I want that. But again, because this... Oh, you know what? I hope he comes back.
Yeah, me too.
I know he's destroyed utterly. But that is fun, and I would like to see him again.
Yeah.
Why not? I mean,
in a big clanky robot?
Yeah,
Do you want to see him in a clanky robot?
Yeah, clanky robot.
Yeah.
But he could be like Ultron's henchman.
Yeah, sure.
In Age of Ultron. Or just hanging around being a robot man. That'd be good too.
There's so much continuity, Mason.
Lots of continuity.
You know what is good about this as well? It catches you up on all the other stuff without beating your head over it.
Correct, yes.
Like I know all this, but I don't mind looking at it. You know what I mean?
Because it's new footage and it's kind of...
Yeah.
You get to see Hitler.
I get to
your
see
mate.
Hitler, my good mate.